Arjun, you just beat Jorden van Foreest, who seemed to play a very rare or maybe even new move very early on, this H6, and then you actually reacted very fast. Did you somehow also notice this move at some point in your preparations?
Actually, no. I just thought h6, knight c3, e6 will transpose into some position that I knew. But yeah, of course, only after he took on c4, I understood the point of h6 was to actually play with bishop f5, and yeah, then I thought if I go g3, it's a normal setup where black is quite comfortable, and I was trying to think and freestyle over the board, and yeah, this knight e5 looked interesting, and I went for it.
And yeah, it was his new idea, but somehow I think Jordan got into quite an unpleasant position early on. So, do you already have an idea where he could have played better?
Yeah, I think he made a lot of submissive moves. Yeah, his first reaction, like after a4, I thought knight b7 was a bit submissive. Okay, there was this interesting line with knight a6, but I think it doesn't work. I have knight c6, queen b6, and there's this move g4. And so if he goes back bishop h7, I just go bishop g2 and look c at a5. So, but yeah, I wasn't sure which exact move he should play, but at least like develop the bishop. When I go f3, then go knight b7, for example. Now e4, bishop h7, knight d7, he can take with the knight. Or instead of bishop e7, make a move like a5, make some useful move. And after I go f3, then play knight d7, e4, bishop h7. And yeah, main thing is to recapture on d7 with the knight. And okay, it's slightly more pleasant for white maybe because of more space, but it's a typical Slav and black is very solid.
And I've noticed that you are one of those players who actually looks into the far end. It seems you're calculating a lot while not actually looking at the chessboard. Yeah, can you explain a little bit on how this is going on in your mind?
Yeah, I think like almost all top chess players are capable of visualizing the board and calculating. And yeah, okay, it's just an individualistic thing. Sometimes I look at the board, sometimes I'm looking at somewhere else, and I don't even realize where I'm looking, and I just
So you are actually calculating lines, I guess, when you are looking away.
Yes, it's just not a conscious choice that I want to look away or something. It's I don't even realize like where I'm looking.
Because I think some players have said in the past that sometimes looking at the board might actually distract you from the position a few moves ahead, right? You might actually mix up some of the pieces because you're constantly looking at the visual image of the board.
Yeah, maybe I don't know.
Okay, and I was wondering, how do you normally spend your afternoons and evenings here? Do you already start preparing for your next opponent, or you start in the next morning? Or tell us a bit more.
Yeah, of course, a bit of preparation tonight for the next game and also tomorrow, and yeah, go for walks, have dinner, and that's all.